Welcome back, guys. I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And for this episode, I've been going back and doing backtracking on all the levels we've been to throughout this adventure. And let me tell you, that was an undertaking. I put in an additional 5 hours on top of what we had previously recorded. And so when we get back to the gameplay next episode, there'll be a huge jump in our levels, so we'll be super OP. But going back, I've recorded all of it and then cut it down to interesting bits of either character development or just funny stuff that happened. I did die a lot, especially in some places, but...
The milkman's mine. What?
But without further ado, let's start. And so in this, we started off in Culturelander's basic training, and this one caught me off guard. But here's an announcement for us.
You've reached the brain of Coach Oleander. I'm currently occupied with matters in another part of my mind right now. But for those students who'd like to run the course again for extra credit or for a makeup exam, I'll leave it open. But I won't be here to watch over you, so please, children, be careful. Your minds mean everything to us.
Oh, wow.
Sinister, now that we know his plot. And then so I also came across the vault.
Oh, hello, Bo.
That we couldn't get previously. So this is Oleander's Shame. So first we had Oleander's Pride, and this is Oleander's Shame.
To clarify, I was not here when he records, so this is all new to me.
Yeah. So he goes in to be recruited, but he's too short, as we noticed earlier, that those are long legs. So he got kicked out of the army. Well, he got rejected from the Air Force, the Navy.
Oh.
And even the cooks.
What?
They can even get him into the military cooks. So, yeah, he's has a little grudge against the military just because he was too short, I guess.
Well, that's one thing. I cannot get drafted into the military because I'm short. Well, I'm also diabetic, so they can't actually afford my treatment.
Also, we don't have the draft, so...
Yeah, well, we talked about this once. Yes. Oh, hello, Purse.
So here's the person. I put this in to show that, because I don't think we got it in any of our regular footage, but you get all the emotional baggage, and there we go. You get Primal Memories, which is concept art for the game, and we'll be showing that off in at the end of this, and it'll be a bit not sped up, but it will go by quickly, so if you want to see, take a closer look, you can pause it. And here I left in me falling, because I went back down to 1 life, as you can see here. And so if you go down here, that white room that we walked into is now locked up.
Shut up!
It's so we can't go back in here. So I guess Oleander learned his lesson, and wouldn't let us explore anymore. So, yeah, he locked off a little bit, so we can't get back in there again.
Yeah, but one time in lunch, I don't think you were there, but we discussed what happened if they would draft females.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started listing off reasons why they can't draft us, and then we were down to 2 people who would have to get drafted because they have no problem.
Am I sure I want to do this?
So and you're right, yeah, I remember that.
Yes, I want to.
So you were there.
Yeah.
Badly.
So I included this too, because we hadn't shown it off, but it smells bad, so.
Well, of course. Smelling salt.
And so after that, we go over to. I went to Sasha's shooting gallery.
Do you think he barred us after what happened last time?
You would think.
Rasputin, I'm so glad to see you. What's happened?
Coach Oleander is trying to take over the world with a fleet of psychic death tanks, armed with the stolen brains of my fellow campers. Where are you?
I have no idea.
No.
I seem to be asleep or in a trance.
Well, don't worry about it.
Wow.
Ford and I are on the case.
Okay, I'd love to join you, but I think I need to focus on maintaining some level of brain activity.
Ooh, I can help with that. Let me shoot up the place.
Oh.
Oh, would you like to run the course again?
Yeah, Run the course? But all that sensor overload stuff, that was an accident.
Oh, Raz, I knew you were going to overload that switch. I would have done the same thing at your age.
Oh.
It was all arranged to make you an expert fighter, and it worked.
Yes, it did.
Now, if you'd like to run the
Yeah.
course again, just shoot the controller on any given face.
I remember
To
this.
close
This
that
one
face
I
up
had
and
no
open
idea
another,
how to fight
shoot any
whatsoever,
something
so
else you
I
see.
was given what
Fair enough.
Yeah.
control, and it
Even the
was
part where the giant
chaotic,
sensor
and
had
it
you on the
was
stamp?
awful.
Okay, that part got a little out of hand.
How
You
I
won't be
beat that
seeing
boss,
him again.
I don't know. I died once, so.
And also, we missed the
How do
little
you
vault
miss
here.
that?
It was on the opposite side of the
Oh. I guess
thing when we were playing.
Oh yeah, I guess we did not explore the entire place.
Yeah, so like I said, the whole shoe thing, he was working at a shoe store. We
Tried to talk about his mother.
And
his
so-
dad.
has problems with just like trying to see what he's thinking. So he's remembering memories of her.
Oh.
Some of which I don't think Sasha should have seen.
Wow, that's something you don't ever want to think about. No, he left after
He
that.
left. So-
I didn't need to see that, Dad. This is awkward now. I have to leave.
So, and then after that, we go up to Mila's dance party, which
Back to the rave.
I spent a little more time playing around in there. I did the race a couple times
Jumbo
too.
Where are you?
Rasputin? I don't really know. I was on the dock and all of a sudden there was this thing.
Ding.
And then everything went black.
I believe
That's a
you've
good
been
sign.
abducted, probably by Coach Oleander. He's trying to take over the world.
Oh, Maury. Well, if you find my
Maury.
body, give it a little shake, will you? In the meantime, you can shake it in here as much as you want.
Dance party.
And so, after a little exploring, this is what inspired me to go back to try to do
Now, why would you
100%.
want to come in here?
Is this room.
Come on, this room's no fun. Let's leave, baby.
Oh, what?
I accidentally interrupted a bit of that and I couldn't edit it, but whatever.
Babies.
So there's a
Why is there babies?
There's a little. Well, no, he's talking about us,
No, but
but-
I'm still wondering why they're
Yeah.
kids.
little kids. Which this will answer your
Oh.
question. Mila's children. So Mila also helped run an orphanage, and so she'd read books, feed the kids, sing songs to them, all that good stuff.
Oh
But then she comes back from grocery shopping and the orphanage is set aflame. And unable to help the kids, and being psychic, she could hear the kids' screams crying out for her, which super dark.
no! Oh, that's so sad.
And there's also a chest in there too. And no, yeah, like I said, this is what I thought of when I was wanting to play this. It's
Now,
like, because there's a whole bunch
don't want to
of...
go in there. That's a party killer right there.
Party killer.
So hop in there.
What are you doing down here? The party is upstairs. Lucky for
Oh
you,
my
I have
God.
my nightmares under control. These things can take you to a world of pain, trust me. Now quick, let's get back to the party, okay? Darling, if you're looking for the makeout room, you've come to the wrong place.
So I finally figured out what the names of those are. Those are nightmares. So you go back in and I just...
Oh my gosh. That's so sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. And even though I knew this was coming, just walking around still gave me an uneasy feeling playing through. Even though I knew this was coming, still gave me a little bit of an uneasy feeling listening to that. So.
Oh, fish!
Longfishopolis.
Topia.
Yeah.
Whatever. Same thing.
Yeah. So we head back in.
Ho ho!
Shouldn't this place be much quieter now that Kochamara's gone?
Well, there's still some crazy Navy guys who haven't realized that the war is over. But we got them on the run, I think. Got some really aggressive flyers at the printer right now. Should sway popular opinion our way in no time.
So you don't mind if I smash up some more tanks and planes and stuff?
Gargalor, you may smash it all. This whole area is scheduled for reforestation.
Reforestation?
Oh. Fish weren't meant to live in cities.
Well, okay.
That is quite true. You were meant to live underwater.
Yep, in nature. So Kochamara brainwashed them to build the city. So I had fun crushing literally everything.
Oh, that's a small.
And we missed the vault. Also.
It's so small.
It's tiny. It's probably in a corner too. So Longfishopolis under siege. So this is the backstory.
They're all underwater?
All underwater and happy. Kochamara shows up. And like I said, brainwashes its citizens to worshipping him to build a city. Partially in his image. But like I said, some rebels weren't tricked and formed the resistance.
Makes me wonder, like, what was the point of making the city is in the mind of a lungfish?
Right.
Is it to help?
Yeah.
Like, keep the lungfish under his control, or what?
Yeah. So, they're also, we got all figments. And with that, there is something at the end I'll explain later, but there is a 100% completion bonus if you collect all of the figments in every single level, which I'll be doing in my own time, trying to get some of the last figments in each level.
That sounds so...
Try searching an entire level for 1 or 2 figments.
It doesn't help, like, those that actually move, like, in and out of objects.
Yeah.
Those could be, like, the one you miss, but when you're there, they're not there.
And they only show up for a little bit, yeah.
100%ing. Why are we doing this?
Because there's a cutscene at the end.
Because we have to have all the cutscenes.
And so, after Longfishopolis, we head over to the Milkman Conspiracy.
Let me guess, you died a couple times and got kicked out a couple times.
I never got kicked out.
Oh. Well, that's a surprise.
Mostly because whenever I go back in, I had 10 lives. I kept being refreshed with 10 lives, but
wow!
Apparently he's still at it. So
people gotta have their milk.
So I decided to talk to him.
Hey boy, why are you trying to burn down the asylum?
I am the milkman. My employer has commissioned me to deliver this milk to whitewash what went on here. I make sure no evidence is left of anything except for milk. I cannot rest until I have made my final delivery.
What?
And so, right after...
If I see milk everywhere, I would wonder what the fuck happens.
People gotta have their milk.
Oh my gosh.
And I actually got in his firing range too, so I got set aflame too. And so I wandered around this place so much. Found the baggage, but I eventually just kind of more or less rage quit. And just teleported back into subconscious. So like I said, this took about 2-3 hours I put into just the milkman. And that's all the footage I decided to put in here.
That's so...
So, I decided, alright, let's just go back into the brain Tumblr experiments, and let's take care of my own level. And some of the collectibles of the emotional baggage and whatnot, I decided to not put in here, mostly because it would kind of be redundant, but also, it's an adventure platformer where you have to go through levels. So that's part of the fun, is searching through the levels. So, you guys are playing along. Have fun, because there we go. Here's another Primal Memories, and more lives, and the vault.
Ooh.
So this one confuses me utterly.
Eggs.
So we got eggs.
Yeah, I noticed where you started off was an egg as well.
Okay, we got a chick, or a brain chick. I'm seeing it now as a kind of a brain now. Rides fish to the carnival. Rides a carnival ride. Now it looks like a frog here. And then this. World domination.
Is that what he wants to do?
And it's confused me so much that I did a double take. I had to go through it again to see if I could try and make sense out of it.
Unfortunately, analysis is not my thing, especially psychology. There's no way I can figure this out, so I'm at a loss, just as you are.
It's like I now see this as not a chick, but also a brain now, from looking at an angle, but I'm still trying to understand. What is this?
Well, you can tell, like, the chick is obviously different from the other people. It has that brain, like, pattern on it. And then you, like, look at the other chicks, and they're all just the same. So maybe it's, like, something about, like, the circus.
I guess
like,
so.
He's the only psychic in that circus.
I guess so.
And world domination, maybe that's just him wanting to show that he can do way more than
and their
circus.
brains are stolen.
And he's
And I think the coach
whatever.
is trying to
I
take
don't know.
over the world.
Yeah,
I'm not good at this. I don't have any
Well, now
background.
you see
Yeah.
what happens when
I
you go to
mean,
parts
I-
of the forest that are off limits?
Won't you help?
So I also did some wandering around the forest, around the camp, trying to collect other collectibles, and I'll probably put this at the end too, since we were talking over it. But I did like, some exploring. I still haven't gotten all of the scavenger hunt items yet, and yeah. But here you can see I'm now at 68, and I'm also messing around with rocks. Because there's the miner's skull that I think we've come across. That's stuck in a geyser, and I'm figuring we probably need to block it off so it pops out. So I was messing around with that a little bit. I say. This is a shortened version of me messing around with rocks.
Did you get the sandwich?
Yes, I did get the sandwich that we found down and frozen in the block of ice. So, yeah, I just went around collecting cards. I'm showing most of this off because this is the area that we hadn't explored yet. And
so there's like no danger here? No
I
wolves to set you on fire?
There is. There's still a bear, and I haven't come across, I don't think I came across any wolves in this area, but, this place was completely almost untouched by us when we were playing, so I decided to come back here, take care, and grab some cards. And this would make for a good bumper for us talking over an extended period of time past other footage. So, yeah, a lot of it was either me failing jumps or trying to break the map. So, there's another card, and then here's another scavenger hunt item. And once you get half of them, you can get 4 level ups. The total you'll get is 8 rank ups. So then you go back to Ranger Crawler.
Hey, check it out. I'm halfway done with the scavenger hunt.
Tell them about the
Holy
scavenger hunt.
smokes, look at that! Well then, here's the first half of your reward.
The first half.
So here's a super chain, now 6 enemies.
Is it 6 separate enemies, or if it's like, say, 2 of them, just go back and forth?
It will link it all together. So if there's multiple enemies, it will go through one and hit another one with the same power. So, like the one we have now, where it hits 3, except now it's 6.
But it's 6 separate enemies, or will it hit back and forth?
6 separate enemies, I think. If it's just 1, it will just hit 1.
Okay.
So then, after going around, after all those cobwebs and whatnot, I went back to make some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36.
That's hilarious.
And so I go to make the side chorus too, and I love how frequently you said it's like, oh, you have enough cores to make a side core. So I decided to take a look, 76 cards and 7 cores. So I had to go back to the shop to grab 2 more cores. But I figured I would show this because this started making me laugh, seeing how many cards I was creating. And this is after going through up to the levels I've shown now, getting all the cobwebs. So.
Oh, cool! Now we can bulldoze people right as we got on.
Exactly. And so I come back to get those last 2 or last 1. I don't remember. This one. And there we go. Now enemies will get knocked back and also take damage.
Oh, that's nice. We haven't had a shield upgrade before, have we?
1. When they'll just get knocked back and take no damage. So this is the one.
I guess we just haven't used a shield, so I haven't
Yeah,
seen
we haven't
it.
used too much of the shield.
I mean, not exactly. Like, it's helpful, but not like close combat wise. Not exactly.
Right. And so I also decided not to turn in the brains yet. I've figured where I left off at the secret base. So we'll do that in the next episode. And so we go back to Waterloo World, which is an area we pretty recently just left. So guess what music we get here again?
Oh gosh. Well, at least Napoleon's not there.
Yeah, exactly. And I swear
Cheer
there's
up,
supposed to be
Fred.
words there,
You won
but
the war.
because his mouth is
I
moving,
know,
but
but
I'm
now
hearing
I'm bored.
dialogue.
Mind if I hang out?
Sure. Just don't expect me to be very entertaining.
Well,
And so
is that
I
Can
have
you
to-
believe a great battle was once fought here? On these very fields upon which you now so peacefully graze. Many men died. Some did it for money. Some for country. And some did it just because they had guns. And now no one is left on the battlefields except you cows. Crazy world, isn't it? Huh?
So, like I said, I also left in this tiny bit of dialogue. But also, here's another thing that I found interesting that we rolled past quite literally before. I decided, like I said, I did another double take. I'm like, okay, there's a ladder and a figment up there. What's up there? How does this work? I know this is within a mental state of mind, but
we came from up there.
we came from there. Exactly. I'm looking around. I'm like, wait, we came from up there, and he's in there.
Oh no, this is one of those deep things that I don't want to think about. It's just hurt our
Exactly.
head.
Like I'm knocking on the window. I'm like, I decided to go in the first person. I'm like, hey Fred, how are you doing this? Is this a figment of your? Is this an imagination of your imagination? Of inside your head?
Oh gosh, we don't want that. That's just like Inception.
Is the person inside of that building thinking about another person inside of that building?
We don't think about that kind of things.
Exactly. I don't want my brain to explode. So going through
I'm
here.
too dumb for it.
going through here. We also found I noticed when I was editing the episode, we just went past this purse. I caught it when we were going. We just kept going. So that was one of the first things I did going through there. But then after several glitches I had in there, I decided, well, Then to Black Velvetopia, the last stop of our backtracking.
Is the bowl gone?
Hey, great to see you guys all together.
Oh, what?
Not now, Rasputin. There is a lot of money on the table.
Okay.
Oh!
I'm just gonna hang out for a bit.
All playing poker.
Oh my gosh.
Long gone, my friend. The place is yours, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Hey,
It's like that dog picture.
Good thing we found all those queens, eh?
Not much to do here except...
And this is what happens when you go back through every level. Is Krella pops out of your ear.
Hey, great to see you guys all together.
I decide to
there is a lot of money on the table.
sneak up and take a look at his hands. And unlike the other dogs who have just generic cards, he does have He does have 4 queens. So we were talking about roses before, earlier in the level, and what they were doing. We walk up, they close the shutters. This is why.
Okay, we look like we're about to flash them.
Exactly. So they hide. But we pull out the rose, and I bought several more roses.
You also want to get more money.
Yeah, they opened up. They keep their windows open. Why? Because we look like a gallant knight.
Who are a prince.
Yes. And if we're holding the rose.
What the fuck?
We also get lipstick marks all over her hat. But the rose is used to hide from the bowl. The bowl comes around every 5 seconds. So you have a rose in your hands, you can use those windows as temporary shelter as the bowl passes.
Oh.
We never used that because
we went airborne!
Exactly. We kept getting hit by the bowl again and again and again. So I showed this too because we were wondering where the vine was. This is in another area. Oh, like I said, I'll let you explorers go find it. But here's the usage for the vine, and it's right by the sewer. You can get past that gate with the trash can and the button by using telekinesis. So that's how you get to this area. I said I'd let you explore it, but you know. And so.
Legend of Zelda. Let's climb those vines.
Climb the vines. Well, poor old kitty cat Figment on the roof.
Fat ass.
And this is
bigger than us.
This is my favorite area of this level.
Hey, I just think it's great that you took that ass kicking I handed to you and turned that defeat into something positive. Like gardening.
As that, vault, destroys pot.
As just destroying pots by trying to run away from me.
It's great that you took that ass kicking I handed to you and turned that defeat into something positive.
How old is he?
Like
10?
10. Yeah.
Why does he say ass kicking? It's gotta be from the circus.
Probably. So here's the vault that we missed. That we missed, which is Edgar's love. And honestly, we'll just go through it, but not missing much. This was just how they met.
Okay.
So, to answer your question before, I guess the reason he's in the insane asylum is because of the torment of him losing his love. So, and now
I love this music.
I know, I love this stage. It was so great.
It's so nice, except for the bowl.
Yeah, except for the bowl. Yeah.
Oh gosh. We didn't figure out what the hell to do with the rose because we didn't go on the street.
Right, exactly. Now, I honestly don't know what's going on here.
You're just trying out the wrecking ball.
I guess so. Oh, okay. Here's how to get the suitcase tag. That's how you get. Okay, so it's like in the sewer. You take the trash can, throw it on that button.
Oh, how stupid were we?
Yeah.